Welcome back to Buzzer to Buzzer.
Welcome back to Quick Take number 22.
Hey, me, Ria.
All right, guys, Game 5 of the Western Conference Finals has just concluded, and it has finished with the Los Angeles Lakers winning Game 5 to win the series 4-1. We have one man ready to say it all. Rayan, take it away.
Read. Abi, can you read? What does that say?
No,
That
it's okay,
says
Clippers.
refs.
What?
That says refs.
Read. Abi, you can read, right? What does that say?
No. Yeah, that
Tell me
says
what
refs
that
in
says.
5.
Oh,
That says
come on.
refs in
I'm
5.
disappointed in you guys. 38 points, 10 rebounds, 12 assists. When it all looked gloomy and shady, nobody could help the Lakers, but one man, of course, is going to step up. LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers, you all be harsh. The disgust which I have in my heart, not only from the previous series in which you guys called the Kawhi Leonard and Paul George-led Clippers are going to beat the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals. Don't get me wrong, that has not left my heart. But this series, now, oh my gosh, this heart has turned from gold to black now in your guys' face, saying that the Denver Nuggets are going to come back to beat LeBron James' Los Angeles Lakers. My gosh, if this was a class, y'all would have been kicked out of the university by now for all the blasphemy you guys have spitted on this Buzzer to Buzzer talk show. 4-1. Been 10 years since the Los Angeles Lakers have been to the NBA Finals since the late and great Kobe Bryant. We knew what happened in 2010. The Lakers advancing tonight with amazing performances from LeBron James, Anthony Davis, all-around team effort, proving any of the haters saying, oh, Nuggets, they're down 3-1, they're going to come back. Oh, yeah, two people like you, Harsh and Nabi, saying all of that. Oh, these Nuggets are built for the comebacks. The disgust, y'all just getting proved wrong and wrong again as NBA analysts. We got a show in the NBA Finals.
All right.
I just want to quickly go here. I want to give myself credit here. I predicted Lakers in 5, and I was right.
Yeah, you did. All right, you did.
To B's point, though, I did notice in the last 2 games there are a lot of missed calls against the Nuggets. Okay, I can't even lie. Even though, I predicted the Lakers, there were too many missed calls, for my opinion, especially not this game, but the previous game. Hopefully, I don't think that impacted the series too much, but, let's see what you guys have to say.
See, before Harsh goes, I just want to say, no, I appreciate you pointing out that the refs are not great in both games. But I do want to disagree with you on the fact that you're saying it doesn't impact the game a lot. That's just saying that a bad call or like Des Bryant's catch against the Packers, that didn't impact the game when it was overturned. These refs can make or break an NBA game, and especially in these playoffs, it's crucial for the refs to make a right call. That can cost a team 2 points. It can break their momentum. It can do a lot to their team spirit in general. And that's exactly what these blasphemous refs did to the Nuggets for these past 2 games. That's the only reason why the Lakers won. Ryan's gonna get it with some hype energy, with some LeBron the GOAT, LeBron's the GOAT, LeBron's the GOAT. Well, who am I kidding? He's not even the best player on the team in these playoff series. That title goes to Anthony Davis. I've been saying this the whole game. It's Anthony Davis-led Lakers, not LeBron-led Lakers. And, yeah, that's the only reason that they won this series, in my opinion.
Rayan, you took your sunglasses off so soon. I was just about to get hype with you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The refs have just made it to the NBA Finals. That's right. Zach Sarva, Eric Lewis, Tony Brown. That's right. That is my NBA Finals Western Conference champion. Yes, sir.
I cannot believe it. Abi, the disappointment, oh my gosh, which is looming. You're saying the only reason which the Los Angeles Lakers advanced to the NBA Finals is because of the referees? My golly, the blasphemy you're uttering out of your mouth, Abi. You're saying the only reason is because of the refs? Come on.
Okay, fine.
Hold up. You cannot say that the only reason. Sure, I'm going to be fair. I've said it previously on our quick days before. That does reffing have an impact on every single game in any sports league? Of course it does. Umpires in baseball, refs in the NFL, refs in the
Right,
NBA. Of course, there's going to be an impact.
That's too broad of a generalization. That's like
Yeah.
saying yes, every throw in a football game has
Okay,
an
okay,
impact.
but
That's like
I'm
saying
saying
every
that
shot in NBA.
Yeah,
okay, fine, fine,
What Abhi's
fine,
trying to
hold on,
you know
hold
what
Abhi's saying
Abhi's
the
trying to
only
say
reason
right
is
now.
not the refs.
No,
You
no,
gotta
fine,
give-
fine, fine, Ryan. I
What
said this in the
Abhi's
last
trying
game
to say, let me
too.
clarify what Abhi was trying to say. Abhi's not saying that the refs are the only reason they won, but it made it much easier for the Lakers to succeed in every other category because of the assistance from the refs.
Yeah,
We're not
and Ryan,
saying it's the only reasons the refs. We're saying they played good basketball. They played a great floor plan. You know, the coaching was great, but that was all in aid of the NBA refing. That was
yeah, obviously, I'm not going to disregard LeBron's triple-double. He performed like I haven't seen this LeBron in a while in this playoff series. I'm going to give him credit. I'm not going to say, let me rephrase my words. I said it during the last game too, that the refs did a horrible job. And that's a big reason in why the Lakers won. And I'm saying it again. That's a big reason in why the Lakers won this series in general. Yeah, the refs are always going to make some sort of bad calls. Every single game in like every sport has bad calls. But at some point, it just crosses a line. And it's just blatantly obvious when the refs are making series, game after game, bad calls. And that's exactly what happened against
In
the
Game 5, instead of blaming the refs, maybe the refs missed a couple calls here and there. Why don't you blame the horrible shooting that the Nuggets had? I mean, they shot 25% from the 3-point line? Is that good? They shot.
I mean,
40%.
okay, you have to account for that
40.
their primary 3-point shooter was injured. Okay, not
Who?
to mention Jamal Murray.
He
He had a leg. He was playing with the leg. He was no. Even
Anthony
the
Davis
announcer
was
said
Anthony Davis was playing bad ankle,
Exactly.
and he still put up 27.
no. Jamal Murray's leg injury is much more significant than Anthony Davis' ankle.
Okay, stop.
It
No,
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, regardless.
You
of
can't
what
bring
the,
up statistics when your primary 3-point. Hey, is Anthony Davis their primary 3-point shooter? No, Jamal Murray is the Nuggets' primary 3-point shooter. If he's injured or having a bad day, their 3-point percentage is obviously going to go down.
Okay,
You can't bring that statistic up in terms of a poor performance.
Fine. What about the horrible defense in the post on Anthony Davis, on LeBron James? I mean, the whole game I saw LeBron James getting wide open layups. In fact, one time LeBron James was able to complain to the refs while shooting a wide open layup. Where was the defense?
Exactly. My ears are pretty clean, I'd say, and I think all I'm hearing right now is some Nuggets fans who are sorry right now.
No. I'm changing my alliance.
We're not even Nuggets fans.
My
we
favorite
just
team
like
is the
fair
NBA refs
basketball.
now.
We just want to see fair basketball where there's no, it's better for the fans if the Lakers make the series. Every single NBA fan will the viewership will go increase by so much if the Lakers make the series. No, that's the complete BS of a game. That does not that's such unfair rules, such garbage performances by the refs. And plus, you guys keep saying that, this is not the only reason why. Okay, the refs made way worse calls Game 4 than they did Game 5. And honestly, when a team loses in the playoffs in this high of a playing style, that can demotivate a team so much. And the Nuggets, when they lost a game that they shouldn't have, could have gotten so much demotivation, and that's why they probably played the way they played today.
Well, I'm gonna go back to the Arian thing. Talking about LeBron and the refs and the fouls which incurred tonight. We saw a different type of LeBron James. From the early in the playoffs, we discussed this how we've sort of seen that passing the torch moment between LeBron James and Anthony Davis during these 2020 NBA playoffs. With Anthony Davis, I would agree as a LeBron fan that Anthony Davis has been performing well and better throughout these playoffs, helping LeBron, of course. However, tonight, we saw LeBron James put his head down, get the foul calls he deserved. I mean, when LeBron put his head down, driving in the paint, there were 3 to 4 white shirt Nuggets guarding LeBron, trying to stop him, literally tugging him, stopping him from getting to the rim. So calls are always going to be a part of the game, but you can't just say the Lakers are going because of these abysmal calls.
Nobody said that. We've all been saying it's a key aspect of it. But at the end of the day, right, the Lakers won. They're in the finals. I guess we're just waiting now to see who's going to come from the Eastern Conference Finals for what will be an interesting NBA Finals inside the bubble.
Yeah, and I know this entire video might seem like I'm some sort of Lakers hater, and I'm really not. I just like watching fair basketball, and the calls by the refs. That's just one thing that I feel like every fan, even Lakers fan, as you were saying, Ryan, you could even admit that the refs made some horrible calls this series. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Nothing can be done by now. And yeah, the Lakers, LeBron, AD, they really made it to the finals again. I mean, this year in a while, 10 years. Yeah, I got to give them credit for what they did.
The playoffs were over when the Clippers blew that lead. We all knew the Lakers were going to win after the Clippers lost. I mean, there's no interesting NBA finals. Lakers, I don't care who comes out of the East. Lakers will win in 5. It's over.
Well, it's just the way life goes. At the end of the day, you got to live with the results which happened. And it seems like this series, the Los Angeles Lakers have advanced, now awaiting a winner from the Heat and Celtics series for whom they will play in these bubble NBA finals. All right, guys. Boy, was that a great series. Much credit to the Denver Nuggets as well for coming back in those previous 2 series from 3-1 and giving the Lakers a run for their money. Sure, we all talk about, having some fun, discussing what's happened with the playoffs with the refs, discussing player performances, but much credit to both of these teams. Today, the Los Angeles Lakers have now advanced to the NBA Finals, like Arian said, for the first time in 10 years, and will it be quite interesting to see what happens in these NBA Finals. As always, guys, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and comment down below your thoughts from this series on the reffing we discussed, on the players' performances, and your thoughts on who could the Lakers be playing in the Finals. We hope that you guys had a great time today. As always, guys, take care, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. See you guys.